Day 30 of showing 5 Fallout collectibles. Starting today with the Slocums Joe clock, sold on Bethesda Gear Store in 2021 and retailing for about $65. This analog donut clock features moving eyes and moving arms. It wasn't limited edition, but if you didn't get it quick enough, about as soon as they started shipping them out, they had to recall it for fear that people would put the batteries in wrong and the unit would catch on fire. Next up, we have the Slocums Joe metal sign, also sold on Bethesda Gear Store in 2021. This metal sign was made by Chrome Domes and retailed for about $85. They did 3 similar signs to this one, and I really like them. Next up, we have the Slocums Joe Fusion Flea, made by the Wand Company and sold in 2019. This Flea was limited to 1,000 pieces worldwide. This set included the Slocums Joe menu, a vintage-style postcard, a miniature mascot to sit on the back of the Flea, all inside of a pretty cool box. This is probably my favorite color scheme of all the Fleas, with the metallic pink and the sprinkles. This is actually my second one. My first one fell on the ground, and it broke, and I weathered the hell out of it. Probably a little too much, but I like it anyway. It sits proudly in my collection. Next, we have the Slocums Joe Franchise Kit. This kit was also sold on Bethesda Gear Store in 2021, retailing for about $45. This kit included 4 donut plushies, one of them being the Slocums Joe mascot plush. It had an enamel pin, mini art print, and came in a nice little donut box. Last for today, we have the Slocums Joe Donut Mug, sold on Bethesda Gear Store in 2020 for about $20. There's a white and pink version of this mug. I've never used this mug myself, but I would venture to say it's not the easiest to hand wash or stir your coffee with. Thanks a ton for watching the whole video. I've got one more of these videos in me, then I'm going to take a small break from them and start doing some of my unboxings, because I have a giant pile of boxes sitting on my treadmill waiting to be unboxed, and I'm sure you want to see those. Oh, I'm going to add a quick outtake at the end of this. I've wanted to do outtake tracks, but I always delete them, but this one cracked me up because I couldn't say enamel pin. Here you go. It had an enamel pin,